Because I remember when I was working as a driver with you, and your management style came across as very calm and understanding and empathetic. So that was actually something that I took in my business model as well. Your management style, where I wasn't as calm as you, but I've tried my best as well.
So Saad joined our team as a driver. He went through the same process as anybody else. When he mentioned to me that he was planning to apply for this program, I was happy that this was an opportunity that was available to him. He did ask for help in understanding what the process was like, what was Amazon looking for in a good DSP. So I shared with him my experience, what I went through, and I think that did prepare him mentally to go through the process.
Ali was a very kind of calm and collected person, and very accessible as well. His support was paramount for me in actually thinking that I will be a DSP myself. The way he ran his company and the way he dealt with his drivers is kind of what I've taken away as a management style here as well. So I think that was quite critical for me to go to him, work for him. I think it was a very good stroke of luck for me. I don't know if it had been another different management style, probably I would have said, no, probably this job is not for me. But when I saw that, I got inspired and carried on.
I was working as a sales director for a telecoms company, and I had also done a little bit of e-commerce to sell products on Amazon FBA. So I was a little bit familiar with the Amazon ecosystem. But my main job was working full-time in business development and sales. This gave me the chance to apply all my leadership skills that I had gained over my 22-year career and use them to build a team, to motivate a team.
We were delivering in London Central, which is challenging because you've got high rises and you've got loads of apartments and whatnot, and finding addresses is tough. But then Ali would always, if I struggled, he would send out help, or he would be in touch with me, explaining what to do and what not to do, easing me in the job. So that really helped, and I found why this approach is quite good. Rather than panicking or putting pressure on the driver, if you work with them and try to resolve the issues, they become much more relaxed and proficient at their job. I kind of carried that approach here as well. There are metrics and there are timelines that need to be met, but then there are different ways of going about it to achieve the objective. We still had a lot to learn. It was a steep learning curve. But then just because I knew what the drivers have to do primarily, it was a lot more easier for me to slip into that role. So when you tell them, look, I've worked as a driver as well, that instantly creates a bond. It's not like they would say, oh, you don't know, you've never been on the road, what are you talking about? You understand the job bottom up. So if you've worked as a driver, then you know it's easier for you to connect the dots as an operator.
It was, I would say, a challenge on me that my team member should then become a good DSP, because if my team member doesn't perform well, it's actually a reflection on me as a leader. So I think Saad's success, I would treat that partly as the satisfaction on my part that at least my team member was successful. And if there was anything that I could do to help him on that journey, I should have done, and I hope that I've done that.
If I'm being successful, I'm passing those benefits to my drivers as well, in terms of better equipment, in terms of the condition that they're working in, work condition, and the support that they're getting.
I'm sure, I think, based on what I hear about your performance, I think you've definitely done very well. So well done on that.